Hey guys, so I got the prompt to turn on the camera to show you guys where I'm at right now and the results of some of the results of the work I'm putting in on myself and what doing the work that myself and others do. Like, I'm not saying I'm the only one, others do talk about what the real work is, the inner work, the self work, the mental cleanup. So I'm having a really rough morning right now. And see it's happening right now. I'm getting the buildup of want to cry and it's just being pulled right out of me. I'm not actually able to. So I'm going to get into that in a second. So I'm having a really rough morning and I've been I've been in a breakdown mode. And things just completely escalated and peaked, like just now, to the point where normally I would be in full on, just like broken down, absolutely sobbing, you know, in complete place of no light, no hope, wanting out, all of this stuff. And it's interesting because again, this is where this is helpful too, because it does show me where not where the fact that I really do choose illusion, unhappiness, pain, misery, because I can feel how I'm wanting to feel miserable and cry and be upset, even though what's happening is I'm in a place of just calm and neutrality. And someone out there might say, okay, well, you've been in a breakdown all morning, and so you kind of cried yourself out. Yes, I have been in a breakdown mode, and yes, I have cried this morning. And yes, I've been in a space where I would say, and I have said, I'm not okay. Not truth, but within the illusion I'm playing with, I'm not okay. But not but with that being said, it wasn't a full on crying where you wear yourself out and there's nothing left in you, and so now you're numb and out of it and you just want to pass out, and like that post breakdown mode. I'm in peak breakdown mode right now. This is the peak breakdown mode where I should be in that space where I'm completely broken down and sobbing, because I've been crying and not okay this morning and in breakdown mode, but this right now is like the peak point of it, where like this would be the worst of it. And before I started putting in my self work and making the strides that I have been making in the past, like especially in the past year or so, but since I hit my awakening, this would be a place where I would indulge in different forms of self harm. And I have worked on that and that's dissipated. I'm just trying to explain like that's the point I'm in right now. That I'm at peak breakdown point. And so I should be in a space where I'm sobbing and breaking down and crying and feeling like everything's hopeless and pointless and wanting to just curl up in my bed and phase out and all that and pass out and when I'm like that, like hope that I don't wake up in this, all that stuff. But instead where I'm at is it's just, I mean, even just from just a few moments ago, I'm now in the space. I just have me look at the time, 1143. I love you. Even just from a few moments ago, and again, this isn't like post breakdown. I'm numbed out and I've cried myself out and now I feel better. This is again, I can feel there's that misery there, that there's the feeling that kicks in of like I really want to cry and break down and start sobbing, but then it's just like immediately being like pulled out of me, and it's even in a space where it's like even before that, it's almost like it's not even existent, like it's not even in my being. It's like it's there, like I can feel it sitting in here, but at the same time it's almost not even there. It's so hard to explain other than that. It's, I know it's contradictory, but for anyone who's experienced this, I'm sure you understand. For those who haven't, I know it can be hard to understand, but it's like it's there but it's not. And then I also have this feeling of like neutrality within myself. Like literally just it is what it is. I don't feel one way or the other about it. I'm just neutral. I'm fine. I'm neutral. And I'm sitting here and I'm just like, this is, and I'm judging myself. So I'm like, this is ridiculous, because I can feel myself fighting to look for and cling to the misery, which is I'm having a hard time even finding it and feeling it, because it's just, I can tell that it's there, but like I said, it's like it's almost non-existent and I'm not able to cling to it. Source, what I truly am, I've put this work in that I've sorry, yeah, my stomach just got tickled. So there's physical confirmation. Thank you. You know, I've put this work in to the point that I've now allowed what this is what's actually here, and I'm allowing that online now. This, you know, source is what we are. So what I'm one with, I'm allowing to just take away untruth, what's not real, the illusion of pain and hurt and misery and sadness and whatnot. And I mean, like, I can even feel my brain wanting to go to the situation that I'm thinking about that's causing this breakdown in me. Well, not that it's causing it, it's a situation I'm playing out, making me feel like but it's because I'm believing lies from ego. So therefore, I now am playing with the illusion of these emotions. I know that. I'm just saying, when I think about this certain situation, I can feel myself, I want to go into, again, misery and upset and hurt and frustration and pain, but it's like I'm not able to. It's just not there. And then then immediately goes, well, yeah, it is. And I start to go to cling to it. And it's like, well, it's no, it's not there. Well, yeah, but it's no, it's not. Well, yeah, but no, it's not. And the no, it's not, and like not feeling it is like the dominant space right now. That's what this is. Like, that's the space I'm in. I'm trying to cling to this other non existent space. And then I'm like, what am I doing? Why am like, I feel like I feel normal. It's like I'm in this space of like, well, I have every reason not to feel good or neutral right now. Well, no, the truth is I do, because the truth is we are love and we are neutrality. We are this peace and calm, and you know, this is our true state of being. And it's ego that's which is a tool I made up, and it's doing its job. I'm honoring it, but it's ego that's going, well, no, this is every reason why you shouldn't be. And because the work that I've put in, I'm right now in a space where I don't even have to even necessarily counter, like, if I was being bothered by those thoughts, then yes, I need to work on that. But it's like I'm feeling those thoughts, and it's almost not even affecting me. It's just like, it's there, but it's not there. It's so hard to explain outside that. Like, even with asking for help with words, it's kind of difficult to explain. So yeah, it's really interesting. I'm really thankful that I'm in this space. I see, and even with saying that, I want to fight myself and go, well, no, I should be upset for this reason and that reason. Like, I should be feeling sad and hurt and miserable and pointless and like self-deprecating and, you know, all of this stuff. But then I'm like, stop. And this again is what the spiritual war is. It's working on not clinging onto those illusioned ego deluded thoughts that aren't real, versus allowing this space right now that I'm in is part of what's actually real and what we can allow and work on, accept and allow to bring online through that work. So yeah, I just really got the prompt to turn the camera on and share that with you guys, because I'm actively in that space right now. It's not where I'm just like talking about an experience I had. I'm in this space right now. And it's my entire body feels so calm it feels so calm and so relaxed. Now there's this space where I'm feeling vibrating restlessness and all that stuff and whatnot, which I know is like the ascension symptoms of like the metaphor of the illusion of, because there's only again one real frequency, love source, but we're playing in a big pretend rabbit hole of we're in lower frequencies and we're working our way up to the highest one. So I know that that is a metaphor representation of the fact that I've stepped into a higher frequency and my body is adjusting to that and I'm physically feeling it. So there is that. At the same time, and again, I know it's contradictory, but it's what it is. At the exact same time, my body feels so relaxed and so calm and so soft. And I just, and it's especially when you think about like that, the fact that you should be in a breakdown mode and the emotions that come with it. And you can just physically feel that neutrality and calmness within your being. Like that's where that is. Like that's what this is right now. It's, so I keep looking at my hands and my arm, my leg. It's really interesting and I am thankful for it. So it's like I said, this is the work that isn't really like, it's not a, like everything is helpful and we're not to judge anything. It's just this isn't like a band-aid temporary solution. It really is going to the actual root cause of what we're navigating through, the quote unquote nightmare we're making up and navigating through, and to be able to melt that away and turn it into a dream of truth. Because really at the end of the day, all this is like we, myself and others talk about it, the externals, the internal projected outward. It's a hologram, and everything we're navigating through is a mirror. It's reflecting either where we're clinging onto ego, illusion, shadow, untruth, or we're allowing what's real to shine through. And that's why it's, this other stuff can give boosts, and again it's helpful, but that's why again stuff like burning contracts or doing past life regression or even like burning sage and all that, it's all again boosts and can be helpful and whatnot, but it's all just metaphors, and none of that stuff, like sage for example, just like everything else, it's something we're making up externally, so it's technically meaningless and powerless until oneself gives it meaning and power. And even with things like past life regression, well, you can go back and like you can rework things and everything, but unless you're actually getting to how do I feel about that and working on that, working on the mental cleanup with the thoughts and feelings, it's still just like a boost and a temporary band-aid solution fix. It's important and it's helpful. It's just it's you gotta really get into that self inner work, mental cleanup, and know what can do that for you. Even with energy clearing, what is there to cleanse with energy? There is no dirty energy, and we're all literally one energy, just playing pretend like we're not. And so again, you can do all that stuff and it can give boosts and whatnot because of the metaphors and stuff. Just at the same time, how are you feeling about the thoughts of there's negative and dirty energy? How are you feeling? What are your thoughts on that? Are you getting to work on the mental cleanup on that? Even with burning and ripping up soul contracts, well, you can do that all you want, but have you learned the lesson that you signed up for that contract for? Because you did it for a reason. There's a lesson there to help you wake yourself up. And so what you truly are is going to keep signing you up for lessons in various forms until you do that work on yourself, learn the lessons and do the mental cleanup and work on it. So it's really important to get to that work and doing the work that I'm talking about, that mental cleanup and that inner work. This is the result that comes online from it. You get into this place of just neutrality, calmness. It just is. There's no back and forth emotion about it. And then that feeling of love, because love, it's not just a feeling, it's what we are, that, but we start to allow ourselves to feel it more and more, and that does, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until that's all there is, because that is all there is. So, and again, this is also like always first and foremost, this is reminders for myself, especially for if and when I get into another wave where I'm not feeling like this, you know, trying to remember to go back and watch this stuff, which I have a difficult time doing, especially when I'm not doing well. But these are here for me, and when I'm able to, I can utilize them as tools for reminders for myself. So, anyway, I know I talked about this recently. I just, like I said, I'm in the middle of it right now, and I really got the prompt to put the camera on and explain and show you guys. Because right now, technically, I'm not okay. Like I'm really not okay within technically within illusion. But look at how I am. Like I'm not sitting here sobbing and crying and breaking down, and I'm okay. I'm neutral and I'm calm, and I'm in a space of it is what it is. I'm in this now, and there's just this now, and I'm good. And I want to fight that. There's that piece of me that immediately wants to fight it, but then that's being sucked out of me right away. And this hand's being gripped onto really strongly, just got really strongly gripped onto. Hi. So, yeah. Anyway, I know I talked about this recently, but I wanted to share this while I'm actually in it. So, as always, I hope this is helpful and or interesting. I don't know, but either way, thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate you. I love you, and as always, have a wonderful now.